We're now to step 3, executing the test. And we have basically two options. One is we can stay up all night because we're doing this over 24 hours and execute these tests every 6 hours. It's really tiring, I would think, to do that. A better way is we can use a social automation tool to allow us to just pre-schedule what we want to do. And the tool we're going to use is called Social Oomph. It's a free tool. It works really well with one network. Now, if you wanted to do it where you're sending out test messages or messages to Twitter and Facebook and, Instagram or whatever, you would have to do the paid version. But this tool works really well for just one network in its free version state. And we're going to just be testing on Twitter. So that's going to work. And so what we're going to do is we're going to preload this. And the reason I like these tools is that I use Twitter quite a bit to communicate, but oftentimes I'm leaving town or I'm going to be doing things. I can preset it for a week or more to essentially send out the messages as though I'm actually there, and then I don't have to worry about them. So these automation tools are really, really good to set everything up. So let me show you how Social Oomph works. So this is Social Oomph. And the way that you use it is, first off, you have to register. And I've already done that. And what you do is when you register, it's for free. You just put in your email and you put in your password that you want to use. Then what you do is you click on Networks, and it allows you to connect accounts. And what you want to do is you want to connect yourself to your Twitter account, which I have done. And so that tells me now that I can message things in Twitter. Again, if you put in 2 or more, it won't work, but it will work for one account. And you could probably do it with a couple different IDs, but I just like it to use it for Twitter, and it's great for this assignment. So this is Social Oomph. Once we've done the sign up and we're on Twitter, we then go to what's called posting. And I could create a new update, or I can manage existing updates. So let me show you that real quick. These are these are 2 messages that I've recently done. And so what you're going to do is we're going to copy in our particular message that we want to test. We'll put in the date and time, and then we'll let this automatically post it for us. So what we'll do is we'll create a new update. So this will automatically put it out now to Twitter. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my messages. I'm going to copy the first message. I'm going to go to Social Oomph. I'm going to paste it in. All right. And notice it already has my link to my trackable link, so I don't have to shorten any links. Then what I do is I can tell it when I want to publish it. So let's say that we want to start this on the 24th. And I go back to my test grid, and sometimes it's easier just to keep this up on a split screen. But in my test grid, my first message, I want it to go out between 4 a.m. and 10 a.m. So let's put it out at 6 a.m. So I would go to Social Oomph, and I would say, put this out on the 24th at 6 a.m. Save. That's now been set up to do it. So then what I do is I could go to my next one. And so I would go over here and pick up my second message, copy it, go to Social Oomph, paste it in. Now I'm going to be doing that on the 24th, but instead of doing it at 6, I'm going to do it between the hours of 10 and 4 in the afternoon. So let's do it at 2 p.m. And I save it. And so what I can do now is I could go up to my postings, and I can go and look at the existing updates. And you see I have them all scheduled now in my blocks. And what you want to do is you can do this for every single day. Put it out for like 4 days with 4 messages each. Set it up. And now you can just let it go. It's going to automatically do that, execute this schedule as we move forward. And so, and you've got the different messages that you're doing. And so you've got all the digital detox things rolling. And so we'll be in good shape. So what you want to do is you want to go out and use Social Oomph to preload your grid and use it so that it just automatically does it using the schedule that we have here, where we're going, 4 to 10, 10 to 4, 4 to 10 in the evening, 10 in the evening to 4 a.m. And then you rotate through the different messages that you have by that grid. Test it for a week or two, and the market will tell you which one of those messages it prefers. And you can use the same message over and over because you're only putting it out there once a day to test things out.